recently purchased this Viviland sheet set online, and I wanted to talk about the different quality of the material. Now, obviously, there's no way to know 100% how long a sheet set is going to last when you first purchase it, but what I have found it works really, really well is actually looking at the stitching to see if that's done with quality work, and also to look at see if there's a kind of a mess, like where any of it's sewn together. Like if it's kind of a mess, not put together very well, then that to me has always been a good indicator of whether it's going to be a sheet set that lasts a long time or not. So I'm going to start with this pillowcase right here. You can see all the way across, everything is sewn properly. Now you're always going to have a little bit loose here at the end, but I'm not seeing anything loose the rest of the way across. So I'm relatively pleased with how that looks. Now let's go ahead and look. This is going to be the flat sheet. So I'm just kind of going around looking specifically at the edges where they're sewn together. That looks good there. Let's go across to the other side, and I'm just kind of feeling across. Not a fan of that. Like I've already got a string that's loose here at the beginning of this in a brand new set, sheet set. I'm not a fan of having a loose string like that at the end. Like if you've got where it ends, sometimes you'll have that, but I'm not a fan of that already being like that. And you've got the exact same thing going on at the other end. So you've already got strings and strands that have come loose that shouldn't be. All right, so we're looking here across this, and everything looks pretty good all across the stitching there on that side. Again, we've got a bunch of loose strings down here. I feel like that should not be there. So that to me lends me to be kind of concerned just a little bit in regards to the longevity of this. Going across here, I'm not seeing any strings there. The elastic, I'm looking at that. The elastic is working as it should on this fitted sheet. Let's go ahead and go down the entire edge here. And gonna go down where the pocket's at. There it is. Gonna go at the corner. And I'm just kind of feeling my way down. Again, got a little bit at the end. So this is what I would expect at the end on an inside, and I wouldn't expect that on a flat sheet in those corners. And the flat sheet in the corners had this exact same string strand stuff going on that I wouldn't expect on the outside of a flat sheet, whereas this one has normal on the inside of that fitted sheet. So quality-wise, I feel like the material, I've definitely felt thicker, felt stuff that feels more high-end. It's not bad, though, right? I purchased this for my daughter's queen-size bed, and so this is going to be a good option for her. It's not necessarily like the quality, like, okay, man, this is over-the-top, soft, whatever. It's not that sort of thing. It's just kind of what I would term a traditional sheet set.